With virtually every school moving to virtual learning and a shortage of desks for purchase, local panicked parents are quickly realizing the kitchen table just won't cut it for class time. But finding a student-sized desk near impossible at this point. The majority of retailers are either out of stock or it's not going to ship for months. Luckily, the organizational experts at the Closets by Design in Jacksonville are helping families desperate for ideas on creating the best and most creative remote learning environment. So joining us now, the owner, Frances Hutto. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
So we know it's hard to get a student-sized desk these days, and we know kitchen tables not going to cut it. So are you getting a lot of calls from parents at this point?
We are. The kitchen table is not quite the right place for virtual learning. So there are many people trying to find another option in their home and a space for their child that can suit the type of environment that they need.
So what are some tips for parents struggling with at-home learning?
So what we have found is that the kitchen table has become the main spot, and it is not conducive to a really functional learning environment. They need to move somewhere where it's quiet, where they can have their own space and they can have a setup that allows them to do what they need to do.
Do you recommend a certain room usually? What is the best setups usually?
Well, we recommend that you find a quiet place somewhere away from the distractions such as the TV, the computer, well, unless they need it for school, obviously, but their play areas. So a spare bedroom, or a lot of people have spaces underneath their stairs. That works really well too, where they can have a space that really keeps them on point and on focus.
You know, students have books, they have pen, paper, it can get pretty messy. What are some easy ways to cut down on clutter?
Oh my gosh, so many different ways, but bins and baskets work really well. If you have more than one child, you can color coordinate your basket so that each one knows where their stuff is located. It helps a lot if they help pick out their items so that they can help get organized and take ownership of their space and of their things.
You know, we just had a graphic up there for people, and it says, beware of the bedroom. I think that is so important. Talk to me more about that.
Yes. Well, a lot of children associate bedroom with sleep or with play. And so it's quite easy for a child to get distracted and want to do either of those things other than be working on their schoolwork.
We all know that bed can look tempting for a little bit of a nap. For parents at home watching, how can they get in touch with you?
So they can get in touch with us on our website at www.closetsbydesign.com, or at our office. 1-800-BY-DESIGN is our number.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Absolutely. My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
We'll be